Hello everyone, Green Gemini here, back with Oxygen Not Included. Now here we are on our Rock of Terra, and we have just hit cycle 100. Yes, I'm really happy about that. Looks like we've got some colony achievements that we have now earned. We had Turn of the Century, to pay the bills, outdoor, it's not raw, bed bath. Alright. Pretty decent. It's not usually something that I look at very much, but you know, this is all very good information here that you can go through and take a look at and all that fun stuff if you wanted to. Let's go ahead and get rid of that too. So, in between the last episode and this one, I did what I said what I was going to do, and that was focus on research. I went ahead and got, let's see, we got that done. I just did a lot of research. There's a lot of things that I did. One of those major things was the exosuits that we've got going on here. We need to get those built so that we can kind of get this area more of an exosuit type thing rather than just going in here regularly. Because the exosuit will help them from prevent them helping them getting slime lung. Plus, we'll be able to dig a little bit further without them having to, you know, gasp for air or anything like that. So, but that'll be soon that we get those set up because they're almost done researching it. Actually, they are done researching it. Nice. We have gathered a lot of kcals of food. We're up to 177,000 now. I think that we could go ahead and get one more dupe in here. And I'm still going to be focusing on research a little bit just because there's a couple more things I want to get done. But looking at our selections that we currently have, I left these guys up here because there's one of them that I want. And I could go either way. I could go with Devin or Bubbles. Bubbles can't do research, but she's good at operating. And then Devin here, though, is good at operating and good at supplying. And he also has decreased air consumption. And he can't attack. So I think Devin might be a better one to go with. Stress is binge eater. Oh, they're both binge eaters. Super productive, though, when he's happy. So we're going to do that. Let's go with that. So Devin, welcome. Welcome. Now, what I want to look at today is I need to get... So I said that we were going to do fishing hatcheries and, you know, fishing and stuff like that. Not going to be able to do that yet because we have to be able to catch the fish. In order to catch the fish, we have to have a critter catcher or a critter trap or fish trap. In order to do that, we have to have plastic. We can't do plastic because we haven't gotten down to oil yet. So we need to get down to oil. And that is where the exosuits come in handy. Now, I'm going to go in here to automation. I'm going to do an Atmos sensor above this guy here. And it's mostly because I need to get... We're using too much, basically. We're using way too much algae right now. So we need to kind of cut back on the amount of algae that we're using. So I'm going to set this to go a green signal above 1,000, and then that will activate. Now, it'll be a little bit easier for that to do so once the pump I get put in here for the exosuits starts taking oxygen out of here. Now, I'm actually going to take... I'm going to take this out, and it's just going to move up one. Since we already have the airlock and everything here, I'm not going to build anything else. It's just kind of pointless. This is pretty much settled down here with a lot of carbon dioxide. The slime lung that we had up here is gone, basically. but it is living down here in the carbon dioxide. And the only way to get rid of that is to go ahead and get a carbon skimmer up here. But I don't want to do that until I get a water sieve so we can turn that back into its own self. So we can create a loop with the water sieve and everything. And I'm really only concerned about doing that here in this little pit, just because there's so much that's in here. So we'll get that research done. And then we've got, so they're food. So there's a couple things that I want to do too. So looking at their jobs and everything, if we look at, who was it that I saw? So Ashkin. Ashkin has so much morale. Oh my gosh, so much morale. A lot of that has to do with, okay, construction 9, excavation 2, machinery 6. I thought part of that was food. Someone has a very large morale that has to do with their food intake. Yeah, cuisine. So Liam has an 11 for his cuisine. Like, that's what's helping him right now. It's crazy. And then I also have shipping available too. So we're probably going to do a couple of things today. So I have the auto sweeper conveyor rails and all that kind of fun stuff available to us now, which is going to make things so much easier when it comes to cleaning up all of this stuff here. That way the dupes don't have to do it themselves, right? So 2 things working on today: exosuits and food shipping. The exosuits are kind of like a secondary thing, but you know, we'll see. I'm going to wait for the research to happen. Oh no, the research is done. So stations, that's right. So Atmosu checkpoint. So make sure that's facing in that direction. And then I have enough. I have a decent amount here. But I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. Yeah, we'll do 4 for now. So we'll get those set up, and as they are constructing those, I want to take a look at my auto sweepers, and I want to see if that one can go here. Of course not. I might take this last one out just because this is not going to make it. And I'm also going to need to make more. Where is... There it is. I'm going to use copper for this instead of gold. So give me like 50. I completely forgot that all of that used that. So let's sweep that up. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and deconstruct this one. Wait, hang on. Before we do that, let's double check and see where everything goes. So this is going to go to the last one there. So that's good. And then we can do... Oh, and of course the last one over there isn't going to work. And we have to have some... Well, we don't have to have overlap. And then the light is grabbing all of that. This is when it gets difficult trying to do this. Because if I go down with it... Yeah, see, it's still going to cut one of them off. So regardless of where I go, it's going to cut one off. And the same thing over here, right? No. I can actually put this one here. And it do all of it. So that's good. Alright, so I'm just going to lose one of them over here. Totally forgot what I was... Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. I am okay with that. So we'll just take this, and we'll add that into there. Okay. Sweep that up, sweep this stuff up, and then we can stop with the sweeping. You know, we can stop manually sweeping everything, and then everything will be automated. These, I think what I'll end up doing though is this food will end up getting put up to here, and then a sweeper will put it into here, and then this stuff will then get swept and put into here. I think that's what we'll end up doing. Okay. God, they already got that built. Jeez. Decor is horrible. It's really not too bad in a couple spots, but getting this debris cleaned up is going to be a huge help. God, I can't believe they have that research done already, too. Hang on. Let's do all of that. Okay. Alright, so focusing on the shipping here. Well, I gotta wait for them to get this done first. So we'll let them do that. While they're working on that, let's go ahead and get this hooked up here. Actually, cancel that. I want it to come from up here, probably. So I'm going to say ventilation. We're going to use the gas pump here. I'm going to use a gas filter just in case. I always want to use a gas filter just in case something happens to come across and get into here. You know, you never know what might happen, right? With everything coming, with these guys coming in and out, gas is getting everywhere. I just don't know what's going to happen. Get rid of that. So then gas pipe here, and then whatever else just comes down there. Okay. So we'll filter that with oxygen. We'll have them get that built first before I hook up electricity to it. Looking at power. Yeah, this is going to be the one I want to use. And then I also want to I really want to get into this iron volcano because I need that resource. I can't constantly spend my time sitting here beating this rock crusher. We're actually going to move that up to a 7. Speaking of priorities, we just had Devin come on. So Devin is an operator. And then he is a tidier. So that is what he is going to focus on. So Devin will be the one over here beating the rock crusher. Getting that copper out for us. And then in order for us to do the shipping stuff, we have to get people basically trained for it, really. Let's see, so 120, all of that can go in here. And you'll notice how I build things too. I don't like wires to be sticking out, like out in the base and anything like that. I like them to be hidden, you know. The pipes and stuff like that, you know, yeah, they can stay here, they can go behind a ladder. That's just kind of how I like to do it, how I like to manage it. Alright, so shipping. Okay, so we've got 300 copper, at least for right now. So I can take, let's see, let's take this. Sorry, my allergies are really bothering me today, so bear with me. So we'll have this go here. And then we'll have this one go here. And I think we're going to end up having like several of them down here. Probably 3 or something like that. Oh, these take 200 as well. Jeez. But in order for us to do that, we have to have someone who knows how to do it, knows how to build it. And that's that mechanics engineering. Or mechanitronics? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. So we need to go to those who have the possible skill ability to do this. Now, Ashken definitely has the ability to do it. And then I need... So, Otto has the potential to do it, but he needs improved carrying first before we can go any further with him. So he needs to level up a little bit faster. And then Devin, let's do improved... Oh, wow, he could do that too. Ooh, good. Good. Yeah, that's an operating trait. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and go with, let's see, improved tinkering will help increase his morale. Let's do improved carrying for right now. because he is also going to be tidying. Let's see, Joshua, I don't think we need to give anything else to right now. I think we're fine. Mima does not need anything else currently. Like, these guys are diggers. Like, that's what they do. Bert, we could do improved farming too, but Bert also needs to improve her morale. And then Liam, I'm just going to do improved carrying. And then Frankie, I'm going to do crop tending. So going in here to our priorities, Frankie has farming as a priority, Devin has operating, and tidying that we just assigned him to. Okay. Let's see, Ashkin research, Bert research, and then, okay. So we're good there, so we have that available. Now, while we're waiting on the resources to be made here, the conveyor rails are something else that we can also get put in here, and the chute. So I think I'll put one chute here, and this chute will be for, I don't know, I guess just the, for the materials that'll go in here. I could do, we could put that chute here. Oh, maybe I should move that over. I have an idea. Let's deconstruct this. I want to move this over to the right. And then I want to get, well, no, there is a layer of carbon, stop, cancel. There is a layer of carbon dioxide in here, but that's only because there's no way for anything to get out of here. Alright, so we need an airflow tile in here. Let's go ahead and put an airflow tile in here as well to allow some of this stuff to go upwards. So that will end up going away. No, I'm not, you know what, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to put everything in here, and then whatever they need to do for cooking, they will grab and go cook. So then we'll take an additional auto sweeper, thank you, and we'll place that. Let's go over a little bit further here. Let's place it right here. And the reason why I want to do that is because we're going to have our gas range will end up being over here too, right? So shipping, conveyor rail here. No one has started on that yet. Okay. And then the conveyor rails themselves will come this way. I don't know how they're going to get that up there, but let's go with a ladder, stick it there. And then we'll have more shipping. This, oops, no, pause. This somehow will get connected in here. Okay. They're actually getting this stuff built up pretty quickly, I think. I feel like they are. Let's see. Okay, so one of these, and I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna flip it this way. Should be able to put that one here. Put that in there, so that'll go up to there. And then we'll have another one of those come over here. Come on, Devin, hurry up. Need you to hurry. I think I'm gonna end up doing another one of these. Come on. Give me, thank you. That's what I need. Right there. So I'm going to do something I don't usually like to do, and I'm going to do priority 9 on that and get that done faster. How we doing over here? Haven't done anything over here. Okay. It's because I think we're focusing on this, maybe? Who knows? But we're getting this done. And this is to the point to where once you start building a little bit more complex things like this, it takes a little bit longer. It does. Let's go ahead and print that. May not need it, but we'll print it. Okay, so we'll copy that. Perfect. Let's go with right here. Alright, conveyor rails there. Now, down here, this is where it's going to be. I want copper, not gold, but I can get one here. And then I can go, if I overlap it and put one here, then I just lose the one on the end, which is no big deal. So we can lose that one in the end. We'll be able to have two of these in here with just one conveyor loader. Which I'm totally okay with. Let's go ahead and sweep. Organic, slime. Get that slime cleaned up now. Just because I don't want it to emit polluted oxygen or anything like that, so it's got to go. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so copper, let's do another 20 here. And we'll put that at a 7 as well. How many's left here? 24? Nice. So we've made a decent amount. It's just... oh... It's taking a lot of refined metal to do this. Alright, so copper. So then our conveyor is going to go right there. It's going to go right here. So then this will go... You know what, we can place it like that, so let's do that. That's going to go up like that. Now I do need to get electricity hooked up to all of these too. That's currently at 330. They're not going to be used all the time. That can be hooked up there, 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 and there. Okay. And then I think we'll go ahead and add an additional transformer over here. Of course, this is going to be right here. Figures. Well, no, that's no big deal. This can just go right underneath that one. So we'll go like that. And then instead of coming down and over, we'll just go over with it, which I don't like doing, but I'm going to have to deal with it, because I don't want to get into that pocket of polluted oxygen. And then that can go into there like that. And then our last auto sweeper will then go here. We'll get that into there, like that. That is built. Deconstruct that. Can't see my keyboard. Alright, sweep all. So we've got a bunch of meal ice up here that needs to be swept. A little bit of algae in there. A little bit of food. Perfect. There we go. We're actually starting to use up a decent amount of water too. But we have a cool steam vent over here that we can tame. We've got, let's see. Well, I mean, we do have a bunch of polluted water, but I don't want to get into recycling polluted water just yet. Alright, they're actually starting to work on building that, so that's good. Now here's the thing, when it comes to this kind of, when it comes to building these, they tend to kind of let that wait until a little bit later. I'm going to increase the priority on the construction of all of this stuff up here, just because I want to make sure that it gets done before we end this episode, honestly. So we're going to copy that, and that's going to go up here as well. And that's just going to go straight over. And then power. Where are we at here? So that's possible 1200, but that has a lot of that on there, so I'm okay with... actually, I have one that I'm getting ready to make right here. I don't know why that would be right there. It's weird. Let's place this one here. We'll get that to go there. That goes there. We'll have our wires just like this. And there we go. So we get that all built. Take that out. Perfect. Alright, so then this will have basically what? All edibles. So bristleberry will go in here. Nice. So then the bristleberry will go in here, and then it'll go all the way up here. And then we don't have to worry about sweeping anymore. Don't have to worry about that at all. Because then all of it just gets dumped in here. Now I could, if I wanted to, I could get rid of this last layer. I don't really think we need it. Really don't. Okay. I don't know why Bert was just standing there. Oh yeah, this is a break room. That's why. That makes sense. See what I mean about how long it takes them to get this done? This, for some reason, didn't take them long at all. I mean, this was like a secondary thing that I wanted to do today. Oh no. We have a sage hatch egg. I don't want that. I think something rotted down here too. There's gristleberry. What is down here that's emitting polluted oxygen? Polluted dirt. Sweep that very quickly, please. I want that to go away. Copy settings and put that on there. Let's actually bump this up to a priority 7. So I would like to get this done a lot sooner than later. I don't need any more copper. We are done with the copper. Thank you guys. Appreciate it very much. So we're good there. Eggshell to lime forever. That way that'll free these guys up to get down here and get this done. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Come on, come on, come on. So the other thing that I'm thinking is that, while they're building that, let's talk through this over here, okay? So we got that. We're going to dig down. I'm probably going to drain this into here. Hopefully all of the fish will head down that way. Or, actually, as a matter of fact, probably dig out this here. I can do this now because there's no exosuits. Like, we'll dig that out. And then probably dig it down to here, like that. And then have all of that drain down into here, so then I can go straight down into this ice biome, get to the iron volcano, and then we can go further down and then get down to oil, because we need oil in order to get plastics made. So let's see, this is going to be... Have we not hooked? Okay, no, we have electricity going to it eventually. So cooking ingredient, no, it all needs to be edibles. Well, let's just do edibles. Same with this needs to be all edible and cooking, we'll say edible and cooking ingredient. Actually, no, I'll just do edible. Yeah, we'll just do edible. So once that gets power hooked up to it, this will sweep and go into there. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And we're getting there. We've got... It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode. Just because I want to make sure that this gets done. Let's go ahead and just print the Shine Nymph. I don't need any more people right now. I don't need any more dupes. Which we are getting to the point to where, like, I mean, we have some good sustainable food. So if I can keep my kcal generation up... Where is... Oh, consumables. I want to take... Nobody is eating meal ice. Ever again. Ever. Okay. We will use meal ice for feeding these guys. Okay. Let's say here we go with the hatch meal ice. You're also going to have meal ice. Body temperature. What? Really? Is it that warm over here? Oh, because of these. That's right. Okay, so we'll have it cool off a little bit over here. Those are going to need to move. Oops. My bad. Forgot about that. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Yay! Active and active. Perfect. And then this one is active as well. Yes! Yes, good. Good, good, good. Auto sweeping bristleberries up there and then cooking the bristleberries. Alright, so consumables. Back up here. So a bristleberry itself has a morale of 0, so we don't want anyone to eat that either. We want to make sure that they're sticking with the cooked stuff. So the gristleberry, the fried mushroom, that stuff they need to eat. Nobody needs to eat raw meat. I'm going to leave the muckroot. Oh god, and even the nutrient bar has a -1 morale? Seriously? Do these guys eat muckroot? Let's see, hatch. Oh my god, they do. I'm totally feeding them muckroot. Now that we have quality food available to us, the dupes will no longer eat the bad crap for them. So, meal ice, which is 117 kcals. Oof. Okay. That's a lot. We'll see if we can live off of this stuff. If we can't, if we end up seeing pop-ups where people are starving, then we'll kind of change how we're doing that a little bit. However, with the amount of food that we have growing down here between these two, it should be enough. It should be enough for these guys. And then I want to move... Well, actually, I don't want to move. Well, I do want to move. So this right here, this setup right here, I want to move up here. Mainly because, 1, I'm going to get this closer to this. 2, I want to get this away from this. 3, I want to be able to get some auto sweepers set up here to where if the dupes are leaving food down here, then we can sweep it up. And then have it go back into our carbon dioxide storage. And then I also need to get, by the looks of it, we don't have any oxygen down here. So we need to get some carbon skimmers set up down here. Carbon skimmer set up down here. We do have this done now, so that needs to be oxygen. This needs to be, let's see, utilities, I need power. Thought I had, oh, I guess I didn't have power going up to that. Huh, okay, well, we'll have power going up to it now. So we'll get that hooked up. And then that will give us a chance to have oxygen go into there. See, by having that go down to 1,000, that has limited. Let's go 1,250. And then I'm probably going to need to put another one of these in here somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I think we're doing pretty good so far. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with this base so far. I know we haven't expanded or anything like that lately, but that's just because we're trying to get everything in here good to go before we go and expand out, which we're pretty much there. We are. If we take these, copy, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 there. We also need to make sure we have our exosuit forge. That needs to be up here. Okay. And of course, I think what we'll end up doing is we'll put all of this on the same power supply unit too. So, but yeah, this isn't going to be too hard to move around. So we'll get that done. I'll get that done in between this episode next. And then we'll just kind of go from there. Next episode, I want to dig deep. Right? I want to get into here. I want to get that done. So we'll see what that looks like. I think I actually need to get more copper in here. How much copper do I currently have? 950? We might need a little bit more. We'll see. But anyway, questions, comments, concerns, you guys know what to do. Put it in the comment section down below. I appreciate all of the feedback that you guys have given so far. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.